I'm for advancing for social benefit, for the good of mankind.
Who you can't talk to about this.
I can't talk to you, but I have to advance them, or I don't have any goal to reach. I have to include mankind as my beneficiary. That's all there is. They have EVOs, is what they've got.
They have EVOs and they don't know they have EVOs?
They won't admit they've got it.
What's the positive things that can be used for?
You name something you want that's good, and it'd probably be the thing that does it for you. It's an energy source, it's just incredible. We can forget all of our energy problems. We can forget all of our propulsion problems. Propulsion properties are just incredible. We'll be able to push anything you want, anywhere you want. A form of transmutation, if you want to look at it that way, is a form of teleportation of sorts, because it can take an entity and put the entity over there. It's superluminal, it looks like. Things go faster than light. We're not bound by that rule anymore. It enshrouds stuff. When it enshrouds things, it can allow them to disappear. It does make atoms disappear in laboratory work. Well, that's interesting, because when they disappear, I can transport all this stuff through somewhere else, and it reappears. That's teleportation. So it does that very nicely. In measurements, I was seeing some very strange things happen to these dark black EVOs. They're ones that are almost chargeless and just about to disappear from this universe. Which is one of the funny, freaky things. If you let them alone, they will get cooler, they will get blacker and blacker, less and less charge, till they're gone. Now, electrical engineering does not allow charge to disappear, but it does in this multiple particle form. See, an EVO is a cluster, one way of thinking of it.
Do you think they are black holes, white holes?
They are black holes, in one of my notes, in that they contain all the characteristics a black hole does. They swallow material, make it go away. And that's what they do.
Astrophysics hasn't talked about black holes.
Big black holes, usually.
Big black holes.
They don't disallow little ones. I say same thing all the way down.
Do you think that from your analysis of John's metal samples that he had these exotic EVOs operating inside of those transmutated metals?
I'll back up a little further. Yes, I do think they're the major cause of everything he's done with propulsion, transmutation, you name it. They stem from this effect. My present job is to get them bigger and bigger and bigger.
Did you create them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As long as I maintain the cradle, I call this thing, I work on the cradle. They live. They exist at least.
What do you feed them?
More electrons. They eat electrons, they become electrons. I start out with baby ones. That's just a technique I happen to have. That's all. I start with tiny, tiny ones and watch them grow. And I can grow them, grow them. Oh, that's what normal ones are. That's easy.
Wow.
I've been able to use these techniques of these little bitty machines that I make to get them up to 100 micrometers so far without anything really awful, unless I make a intentional move to blow them up. I can't make them explode, and they'd be blowing up and I couldn't stop it.
Oh my goodness.
But no, they'd rather, under the conditions I build them and hold them in, they'd rather live. And or, if you don't attend them, they will just fade away and disappear. They're gone. So I'm working with a way upscale class of guys. They're physically large enough to see. Oh, that was a 5 micrometer one. And ooh, look at there, there's a 20. Physics says, well, yeah, you can get Cooper pairs of 2. We got muons and we got maybe chons beyond that. They're all just clusters of electrons of larger size. But heck, they rarely go above hundreds. And I see them into the billions with no trouble at all. It puts me in a class of screwball scientists. Historically, I was at the very frontier of microelectronics. I moved from there to MIT to SRI, and Microsoft just took off. I made the instruments, the machine, processed it, everything that goes. I needed a spectrometer, so I made one of the right kind. Nobody else had them. I'd be called a garage crank or something like that,
No, you just screwball.
Just screwball now.